Chakri Lokapriya joins us in conversation with Chakri Lokapriya and CK Narayan. Chakri, the star in this week, in a sense, has been IndiaMart. We don't track it that aggressively, but this is more like a platform company, a B2B seller, makes buyer and sellers meet. Now, I wonder what is the excitement about IndiaMart or an Apple suddenly? A, these are expensive stocks. B, these are businesses which could get disrupted given what is happening in the world right now.
Indeed, good afternoon. This is a stock which I don't cover, we don't invest in, so we don't have much information about this company.
Okay. Chakri, are you looking at buying into banks or revisiting banks, or you think the last this week's pop-up in bank is more like a dead cat bounce?
If we look back at the 2008 crisis, that was a financial crisis. Banks were in problems, and then banks had to raise capital to shore up their balance sheets. And that process took a fair bit of time, and during which, as a consequence of that, lending to various sectors slowed down, and that led to the financial crisis of 2008. Today we have a different type of crisis. It's not a bank-led one, but a virus-led one. Banks, thankfully, going into the crisis, were cleaning up. Indian banks were cleaning up their books. The NPAs were trying to get it in shape. And immediately after the crisis happened, thanks to RBI's timely intervention, most of the banks today are sitting with north of 15-18% Tier 1 ratios. Capital is fairly strong, rather very strong for just about all the leading banks. And so, and even if there is a 12%, 10% kind of moratorium which slips into NPA, that kind of still leaves the balance sheets fairly strong enough to support a certain amount of growth revival that will eventually come back. If you look at consumer confidence today in India, it's at its lowest level. And consumer confidence usually is a lagging indicator. And as the country steps out of lockdown progressively over the coming months, and then you have the banks which have the ability, the capital ability to fund growth, whether it's a corporate growth or a consumer growth.
Okay, in fact, talking about